Greatness isn't always found in the monumental. Sometimes it's in the smallest architects of our world. Towering mountains may awe us, but tiny creatures, pollinators, decomposers, builders, quietly shape life on Earth. Their societies are marvels of collaboration, each playing a vital role in a grand design. Consider the silkworm, spinning a thread of astonishing strength and beauty, or the honeybee building perfect cities of wax and honey. These small creatures are co-creators of our world, their influence stretching from soil to canopy. The story of silk begins in darkness. Inside a tiny egg, the silkworm larva emerges, eating mulberry leaves with relentless determination, growing rapidly. When ready, it spins a cocoon, a single unbroken silk thread of incredible strength and beauty. This process, discovered by ancient civilizations, changed the world. Legend tells of a Chinese empress who unraveled a cocoon in her tea, sparking an industry shrouded in secrecy. Silk became the fabric of royalty, a symbol of wealth and power, and the heart of a fiercely guarded trade. The Silk Road emerged, connecting East and West, carrying not just silk, but ideas, religions, and technologies. The humble silkworm, in its solitary work, spun a web that bound civilizations together. Its delicate thread became a line of communication, shaping the destinies of millions. The history of art, fashion, and global trade is woven with this shimmering filament. One small creature's labor transformed the world. Long before humans spun cloth, nature had its own master weavers. Spiders, bagworms, and silkworms have spun silk for millions of years, a material stronger than steel by weight, yet more elastic than nylon. The domesticated silkworm, Bombyx mori, is entirely dependent on humans, bred solely for silk. Its life is a story of co-evolution. We provide food and protection. It gives us a thread of unparalleled beauty. Harvesting silk is painstaking. Each cocoon is steamed, the filament unwound, and hundreds are needed for a single garment. This ancient process remains largely unchanged, a testament to the silkworm's perfection. Today, silk's legacy extends beyond fashion. Scientists study it for medical uses, from sutures to tissue scaffolds. The silkworm's quiet artistry connects past and future, showing that even the smallest creatures can spark profound change. Its thread has clothed emperors, and may one day help heal our bodies. The first weaver's legacy endures. Weavers. From solitary weavers to collective builders, the honeybee's story is one of transformation. Early bees were solitary hunters, but a shift to flower nectar sparked a partnership that colored the world. Over millions of years, bees evolved from lone mothers to complex colonies, a superorganism where the good of the whole outweighs the individual. The hive is a fortress of cooperation, built of wax and bound by shared purpose. At its heart is the honeycomb perfect hexagons, mathematically proven to store the most honey with the least wax. This architectural marvel is instinctual, not learned. Bees communicate through dances and pheromones, mapping nectar sources for the colony. The hive is a living city, every action synchronized, every life dedicated to the collective. It's not just a structure, it's a golden metropolis, humming with thousands of lives working as one. The bee's genius is in unity. The hive is a symphony of specialized roles, each performed with flawless dedication. Most bees are sterile female workers. Their lives a progression of duties dictated by age and need. Young workers nurse larvae, clean cells, and remove debris. As they age, they build comb, guard the hive, and finally become foragers, venturing out for nectar and pollen. Foragers are the vital link between plants and the colony, visiting hundreds of flowers each day. Their wings grow tattered, their bodies weary, but their labor fuels the hive. Each bee's life is brief, just weeks in summer, yet wholly devoted to the colony's survival. They never see the fruits of their labor, but their sacrifice sustains the superorganism. The strength of the hive is built on countless anonymous workers. In their unity, the hive thrives. At the heart of the hive is the queen, the mother of all. Her life begins in competition, raised on royal jelly and emerging to eliminate her rivals. Only one queen can rule. Her purpose is singular: to lay eggs. After a single nuptial flight, she stores enough sperm for a lifetime, up to 5 years. She never leaves the hive again, laying up to 2,000 eggs a day at her peak. Her power is chemical, not commanding. Pheromones bind the colony, suppress worker reproduction, and signal unity. Workers tend to her every need, preparing cells and feeding her. The queen's health dictates the colony's fate. If she falters, the workers raise a new queen. She is not a monarch, but the living soul of the hive. Her presence ensures harmony and continuity. The hive's future rests on her tireless labor. The hive's life pulses with the seasons. In spring, the colony explodes with activity. Egg-laying peaks, foragers gather nectar, and honeycomb expands. Overcrowding triggers swarming. The old queen and half the colony depart to start anew, guided by scout bees and democratic dances. Back in the hive, a new queen emerges, mates, and rebuilds the population. Swarming is the colony's way of reproducing, a risky but vital act for survival. As autumn nears, egg-laying slows, and drones are expelled to conserve resources. Workers seal the hive with propolis and cluster around the queen, vibrating to generate warmth. They survive winter on the honey they've stored, a testament to foresight and cooperation. The hive's rhythm is one of adaptation and resilience. Through every season, unity sustains them. Humans have always been drawn to honey, the bee's golden treasure. Ancient peoples risked much to taste its sweetness, using it as food, medicine, and sacred offering. Honey's healing power was known long before science explained its antibacterial properties. It draws moisture, kills bacteria, and contains natural antiseptics, wisdom now validated by research. Bees also make propolis, a resinous glue with potent antimicrobial effects used by humans for healing. Even the bee's sting, once feared, is being studied for its anti-inflammatory potential. The hive is a pharmacy. Honey, propolis, and venom offer a spectrum of remedies. From sweetness to sting, bees provide us with a versatile natural medicine chest. Their creations protect both their home and ours. The gifts of the hive are as complex as the creatures themselves. Bees and flowering plants are partners in one of Earth's most vital relationships. As bees pollinate, they enable the reproduction of countless plants, giving us fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. 1 in 3 bites of food depends on pollinators, with honeybees among the most crucial. Their work sustains ecosystems, feeds wildlife, and colors our landscapes. Yet bees are in peril. Pesticides, habitat loss, climate change, and disease threaten their survival. Their decline endangers our food supply and the health of the planet. Bees are a keystone species. Their absence would unravel entire ecosystems. Protecting them is self-preservation, rethinking agriculture, creating pollinator havens, and reducing environmental pressures. The hum of bees is the sound of a healthy world. We must listen and act before the silence becomes permanent. Our future is entwined with theirs,